are real places on Earth where even time itself seems to lose its grasp. I'm AJ Spatola with Most Amazing, and these are the top 10 terrifying places on Earth where time doesn't exist. At number 10, the no time zone. Imagine a place on Earth where the concept of time is as elusive as a mirage in the desert. It's a locale where you can ask about the time, day, the month, or even the year, and you'll be met with bewildering shrugs. With our lives governed by the relentless tick-tock of the clock, there's one corner of the world that's exempt from this temporal tyranny. Nestled far away from the synchronized rhythms of global time zone, this location experiences a single sunset per year. It's a place where the day and night, like frenemies, take turns in a year-long dance. And while the idea of escaping the relentless march of the 24-hour clock might sound appealing, this peculiar place has a chilling caveat. For 6 months, it basks in perpetual daylight, only to plunge into a frigid, sunless abyss for the remaining half. You may be tempted to pack your sunscreen, but think again. This zero-time zone wonderland isn't your tropical paradise. It's a polar purgatory. Welcome to the North Pole, where time is as fluid as the icy waters that surround it. This unique phenomenon arises from the convergence of 24 time zones at this single point, creating a temporal conundrum where time itself seems to vanish. Here, you have to decide for yourself what time it is, provided you have the courage to venture into this desolate wilderness to begin with. In this remote realm, the concept of time yields to the whims of the sea captains who navigate these frosty waters. They may choose to adhere to the time zones of their neighboring nations, or switch their clocks based on the exigencies of their maritime journeys. At the North Pole, it's not just the ice that's frozen, it's time itself. At number 9, the Untouched Farm. Here we have a remarkable archaeological discovery that takes us on a journey through time. A farmstead frozen in the annals of history, untouched for over 2,000 years. Picture the Eastern Galilee, the 2nd century BCE. Amidst the sands of time, this farm emerges, its tools and equipment perfectly preserved, as if the inhabitants had just recently vanished. But where did they flee? The excavation director, Amani Abu Hamid, suggests the looming threat of a military invasion. This aligns with the timeline coinciding with the Judean Hasmonean dynasty's expansion into the Galilee. It's a tantalizing mystery, raising questions about their connection to the Seleucid authorities ruling over Galilee. The artifacts unearthed tell tales of daily life. Loom weights, ceramic storage jars, and iron farm tools. A window into an era rarely seen in the archaeological record, shedding light on the Hasmonean Empire's reach. If you're enjoying this video so far, you can support this channel by pressing like, subscribing to Most Amazing, and ringing that notification bell. Number 8 is the ancient city of Pompeii, frozen in time since 79 AD by the wrath of Mount Vesuvius, which stands as a haunting testament to the capricious nature of our world. This is a place where time doesn't exist, where life abruptly ceased. The once thriving town and its unfortunate inhabitants were enveloped by a thick shroud of volcanic ash, preserving them for millennia. Archaeologists, with meticulous care, filled the voids left by these statues that were once human with plaster, unveiling the eerie, unalive casts that have fascinated the world. Yet Pompeii's temporal suspension didn't just capture the essence of being unalive, it also encapsulated life's minutiae. Advanced plumbing systems, vibrant frescoes, and even graffiti tell the story of a bustling society. In this petrified realm, one can glimpse into the past, from at-home first aid kits to tiny barbecues that sizzled with quick, casual meals, all halted in the blink of an eye. At number 7 is Pripyat, Ukraine. You might not have heard about this small city, but don't worry. Not even many Ukrainians knew about this secret military area, only known to workers and their families. That is until the nuclear meltdown that is now known in history as the Chernobyl disaster. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant's catastrophic explosion, equivalent to a modern-day Pompeii, unleashed 5% of its radioactive core, instantly claiming 30 lives and consigning countless more to suffer from insidious radioactive diseases. In Pripyat, a city of 45,000, inhabitants vanished overnight, while over 220,000 would later flee the contaminated zone. Wandering through its eerie streets today, one encounters buildings frozen in time, their shattered glass and forsaken furniture offering a haunting glimpse into lives disrupted. An abandoned Ferris wheel stands as a melancholic sentinel beside a long-forgotten merry-go-round. Nature, relentless and unyielding, has reclaimed the land, with wolves, moose, and wild boar now the sentinels of a world where time ceased to tick. And number 6. In the mesmerizing realm of time-bending locales, Craco, Italy stands as a haunting testament to the ceaseless march of temporal forces. Perched precariously on the undulating slopes of Italy's boot, this once vibrant village witnessed life's ebb and flow since its inception in 1060 AD. A bastion of medieval existence, it thrived with bustling plazas and echoing church bells, accommodating a thriving populace. However, Italy's seismic restlessness and unforgiving terrain ultimately altered its fate. In the tumultuous mid-1900s, earthquakes and landslides crippled Craco's foundations. By 1963, its denizens fled, leaving behind an eerie, timeless tableau. Today, Craco stands frozen in a moment, a spectral relic of bygone days, beckoning intrepid explorers to traverse its eerie, history-shrouded streets. At number 5 is Deception Island. Nestled amidst the frigid isolation of Antarctica, this is a chilling reminder that even time can stand still in the most desolate of places. This seemingly abandoned outpost carries with an eerie sense of temporal detachment. Once bustling with a whaling station and a hub of scientific exploration, it's now a spectral echo of its former self. The island's ominous past is marked by the fiery eruption of a volcano in 1967 and 1969, which wiped out British and Chilean scientific stations. These catastrophic events left behind a haunting tableau of desolation, where rusting boilers, tanks, and the deserted airplane hangar are the only witnesses to the passage of time. At number 4 is Oradour-Sur-Glane. I definitely butchered that. Whispers the horrors of a bygone era. Torn from the fabric of history, this haunting village stands as one of Earth's most terrifying places where time just doesn't exist. The echoes of June 10th, 1944, when the malevolent hand of the Waffen SS descended upon it, refused to fade. A sinister tale unfolds. Innocent villagers subjected to a macabre of deception, only to be brutally separated and unalived. In a poignant tribute, France chose to preserve this eerie relic, leaving it untouched by the relentless march of time. The Centre de la Mémoire serves as a guide through its forsaken streets, unyielding the nightmarish past. At number 3, amidst the embrace of Cambodia's jungles lies Angkor, a relic of human ambition and ingenuity. This sprawling complex, which houses the colossal Angkor Wat, defies the passage of time. Its origins date back to a bygone era between 1113 and 1150 AD, when it served as a Hindu temple before transitioning into a Buddhist sanctuary. This once mighty city, which might have hosted 1 million souls in its prime, now stands as a World Heritage Site. Astonishingly, over 100,000 inhabitants persist in its shadow, embracing an agrarian existence reminiscent of their ancestors. And number 2 is Hashima Island in Japan, a haunting reminder of our temporal existence. Once a bustling coal mining hub, it now stands as a silent testament to the relentless march of time. This desolate 16-acre outpost, encircled by a stoic seawall, is shrouded in an eerie abandonment. The once thriving community of over 5,000 souls has vanished into history's folds. In 1974, the island's coal reservoirs ran dry, sounding the bell for this industrial marvel. This island lay dormant until 2009, when it was opened to curious visitors and later earned UNESCO recognition in 2015. Yet time on Hashima Island feels suspended, frozen in a bygone era, as if the ghostly echoes of its past still reverberate through its empty streets. And at number 1, in the realm of temporal enigmas, the Sanzhi UFO Houses in Taiwan stand as eerie sentinels of an alternate reality. Emerging from the late 1970s, these peculiar two-story pod-like structures seem like an otherworldly outpost, frozen in a perpetual state of anticipation. Painted in vivid pink and yellow hues, they exuded an aura of playful futurism, yet their fate was far from utopian. In 2010, they met their demise, razed to the ground by yielded space for modernization. These ghostly remnants serve as an unsettling reminder that time is a fluid concept, capable of rendering even the most futuristic visions obsolete. The Sanzhi UFO Houses, once symbols of the future, now rest in the past, a paradoxical testament to the inexorable march of time in a world where temporal boundaries blur and the terrifying places devoid of its influence emerge. The concept of time is both a constant companion and a fleeting illusion, so the next time you check your watch or glance at your calendar, spare a thought for these timeless corners of Earth. As always, if there's a place where time doesn't tick that I've missed, feel free to let me know down in the comments. This has been AJ Spatola with Most Amazing, and I'll catch you all in another video. Later!